Okay, I'm recording.
Okay.
Hi.
Hey guys.
Something happened.
It just didn't record. This camera didn't record, so you're just gonna be staring at my face the whole time.
Yeah. So we don't have an angle for me and Ryan.
On this week's podcast,
So sorry about that, but
you can just imagine our
face,
our
the front of our
faces.
faces. You can see our behind our faces though, so it's all good.
You can just imagine that they're there.
Mhm.
It's a good workaround.
Hope you enjoy this episode.
Okay.
Yeah. See ya.
Bye, Goosh Nation. Bye.
The doctor thinks you're basic.
I don't want to watch anymore.
Yeah, don't go there. There's like gnomes running around, and like she like said it with like the most like serious shit.
James Marsden is an outstanding actor. I don't understand why he keeps picking shit.
What's up, world? It's Wednesday. Another day, another challenge.
Dude, that's an old school
If
reference.
you know, you know.
That's an old school reference there.
I don't know.
For real, it's Daystorm.
Yeah, Daystorm Power.
Oh!
Like
I
the
don't
rapper
remember.
dude.
I remember
He'd always
him.
rap. I won't be rapping for you guys today.
Now
Maybe,
he's an Instagram.
Yeah, he went to
star
like
now.
Vine and shit, and then that died out, obviously. So, but yeah, I'm your host, Ralph. I'm here with my two lovely co-hosts. They can introduce themselves.
I'm Ryan.
The sexy white man.
I'm Chris, Bradley Cruz.
And yeah, those are my two lovely co-hosts as always. And yeah, I guess we should get into these comments right off the bat.
Yeah, we have some good comments this week.
We do.
Or
Alright.
start off with YouTube comments.
Yeah. Resident commenter, Hanan Mansour. She at someone.
Ooh.
Yo,
Drama.
she at someone. And you know who she at?
Who does she at?
Danielle, the moderator.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Who's off to the side right now?
Moderator
Over
Danielle,
there.
do you have an opinion on that? She's shaking her head. No, she's not an opinion on that. Please continue with the comment.
Alright, so Hanan, she says, at Danielle, I'm sorry it's a lyric from the 1975. Maddie Healy takes full responsibility. I don't
know what she's
That's-
referencing.
That's no.
1975.
I don't know the reference, but like I know what she's referring to.
Okay.
I'm pretty
Like-
sure it's like a band or something.
Well,
Yeah,
no.
a lot of white people
I know
love.
what the 1975.
Yeah,
is.
yeah, I know that. Yeah.
But she was referring to how last week, she called me, Daddy.
Oh.
And Danielle just gives you like the dirtiest look. Yeah, maybe you shouldn't have said that. But yeah, 1975, very popular with the white women, I think. Maddie Healy, I'm guessing that's like a lead singer. I don't know.
Yeah.
Whatever. Okay, but we have a double offender, Hanan.
Oh well.
No.
She says, "I will forever hate myself for that typo. I love you, Chris. I know you're not Krish."
I mean, like I thought it was just a quirky thing.
Oh, I thought he was Christian.
Whoa.
But what's really freaky though, like I have there's a chemistry professor
Okay.
at my school named Krish.
Whoa.
Everybody
Krish.
loves him.
Everybody loves
Okay,
Krish, but everybody hates Chris.
Yeah, I kind of outed myself there again, but
No, you didn't. What are you talking about? Who's Krish?
exactly, that's you.
He's a
Yeah.
film school student.
Yeah. All right, this might be one of my favorite comments.
All right, what is it, Rob?
Anna Rampe,
Whoa.
she says, "Ralph is hot."
Oh! Did she see your secret message?
In parentheses though, because I can see the screen.
There it is,
LaMayo.
man. Secret message.
I like
If
how
you
she
saw.
had to put that in parentheses just so.
Yeah, you could have just like left that out. Just like put in a good word for me for like all the viewers. Like, yeah. But then Mr. Jake Turbo, love that man. He says topic suggestion. Can you guys please with like 8 E's review the Sonic the Hedgehog trailer?
So
I'll probably just fall back on that later, honestly. Or do you want to do it now?
we can do it now.
We can do it now.
Ralph and I have seen the Sonic the Hedgehog trailer, but now
Ryan?
Ryan has not seen the memes of the Sonic the Hedgehog trailer.
we can
I showed-
get a
oh, wait.
live reaction of the Sonic the Hedgehog trailer from Ryan.
Okay, we're putting on listening device. Oh, I can hear my voice.
Yeah,
This
you
is-
can.
Is it delayed again like last time?
No, it's not.
It's pretty
It's in
exact.
sync.
I'm gonna be hearing the voice of my two best buds and the voice of Jim Carrey.
Okay,
you just spoiled it. Fuck.
We're all right. We're hitting play.
Yep. Trailer starts now.
I like how it's. Oh, good lord.
I just can't see anything.
I'm just seeing his reaction.
Yep, that's what we're here for.
Oh, they're rings. That's clever.
Yeah, the Paramount logo.
Whoa, Sega. Whoa. Whoa.
He's going real fast.
Real fast.
His hands, man.
Are they playing Gangster Paradise?
Yeah,
Yes, they are.
Do they pulling out some Coolio for this?
Wow, your knowledge.
Gotta go fast.
Oh, yeah.
He
They're
goes,
showing
gotta
it.
go fast. And he goes,
Wait till you see his teeth.
holy
Yo,
shit.
he went Sonic Boom right there.
Surge knocked out power across the entire Pacific Northwest.
I don't. This is like. It gives me
just can't hear
Suicide Squad
anything.
vibes.
You're not suggesting who I think you're suggesting.
It's at the part where
We have no choice.
the Eggman makes it.
Oh my
makes
God.
A reveal.
Mr. Burlington.
Are you in charge here? Yes, I am.
That's like Burlington's patron saint right there.
Allow me to clarify. In a sequentially ranked hierarchy based on level of critical importance, the disparity between us is too vast to quantify. Agent Stone.
The doctor thinks you're basic.
Listen, pal.
The doctor thinks you're basic.
I don't want to watch anymore.
Did you get to the part where he like goes like
Wait,
full
don't-
Eggman and like?
Oh no,
shoots
I haven't
his head
gotten there.
and shit?
I've seen the screenshots of it though.
I don't know if you realize
I'm sorry, Major. What was your name?
Look at him.
Nobody cares.
I haven't seen Jim Carrey like act as Jim Carrey.
I just seen him been painting like political shit on Twitter and shit.
His teeth, do you see it?
Come on.
So he couldn't run faster.
Looks like a furry.
He does. He looks like a child in a suit.
And
No,
like
it's
what,
not.
he looks, he doesn't look like he's rendered properly.
I feel like it's offensive. That is just offensive to furries.
I think it's offensive to children too. It's offensive to hedgehogs. It's offensive to James Marston. It's offensive to Sega. It's not offensive to Mario, but I'm sure it's offensive to other people.
Yo, they actually.
Holy! Wait, we're gonna go back for a second. This shot. Oh my god!
What is he looking at?
Wait,
What is? You just know James Marston was sitting here at this part
Sitting
talking.
with the
It just
nothing?
looks so bad.
It looks like he was badly placed in, man.
Yeah.
This is-
Are you screen recording?
No, but like we'll see it.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
Oh, he's going fast. Oh, he's doing his
That's the
thing.
point.
I don't understand
But thank you for asking.
who came up with this plot.
like it looks like a video game, but it's based on a video game. So I don't know if that's a bad thing or a good thing. I'm gonna say bad thing.
I think it's just all around bad.
Oh my god.
I don't think anything of like a cartoony character goes into the real world. I don't think any of the modern day movies do that well.
What person was like, yes, Sonic, that's a great idea.
But like, what person sees that and then thinks, you know where we should take Sonic the Hedgehog, an anthropomorphic hedgehog? Earth.
Like, why didn't they just set it like
What world is he on in like the canon? I guess
his own
Like his own,
world?
like,
they
yeah,
just don't mention.
Yeah, with
Okay.
like with other anthropomorphic animals.
There's like no humans at all. Okay, other than like Eggman. and
Other
shit.
than like Eggman, yeah. It's
Yeah.
just kind of like it's like his
And then
own
there was one Sonic video game
Sonic
where he, like,
06.
where he like kisses a human and shit.
It's a
What the
human princess, dude. It's weird. You want to watch that?
And
later?
everyone hates it. And
It's
this
like-
is giving us
it's
Sonic
one of-
06 vibes.
It's one of the worst video games ever made. Like it 100% is.
This creature is.
He kisses a
Our
human.
job is to secure
That's like
it,
furry propaganda.
neutralize it,
Jim Carrey playing a villain
so
though.
it makes a tick.
Oh, that was a very Jim Carrey thing right there. When he went up.
Oh my god.
Has a Genesis.
Oh, there's this full Eggman.
No, it's not his final form. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that shot. Oh, keep
How long does this
watching.
shit run for?
It's 2 minutes, but he keeps pausing.
Stay in there and be quiet. Our
much longer? I can't breathe in here.
Do you have your child in that bag?
Do you have your child in that bag?
I mean, yes, it's a child, but it's not mine.
Oh, that was like their little thing to end off the trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do they?
And there was
and
like
I-
one girl that just didn't like react. I don't know, maybe if that was like their accomplice or something.
Ah! What happened? What?
Yep, that was it.
That was terrible. Why'd you make me watch that?
That was great. Yeah. That was so what are your reactions?
So
Ryan?
many Okay, so everyone was saying it was terrible.
And it was.
I'm being strangled.
Oh no.
Help.
The headphones. This is what Sonic does to you.
Okay, so I heard it was bad, and then everyone was like, "This is gonna suck," and I was like, "Can't be that bad. We've learned our lesson several times
With what though?
with video game movies.
Like.
The Mario movie,
Okay, that was like a long ass time ago.
That was in
the Mortal
90s.
Kombat movie. That was also the 90s. Every movie that isn't Detective Pikachu, apparently.
Yeah,
apparently Detective Pikachu's pretty
but
good.
apparently Detective Pikachu's in like amazing, but like
they were like,
It's
"Wow,
what-
it's watchable."
it's what you expect from like a Pokemon movie.
Yeah, but
Which
what-
honestly, like,
Isn't
I'm
that bad?
there for that.
yeah, sure, man.
Like, cause like Pokemon movies in general, like they aren't like the best like anime movies, right?
yeah, there's kind of like they're for kids.
Yeah,
Like,
they're good. So apparently it's kind of like that, and I'm like,
Okay, can we talk about Detective Pikachu for a second? I will walk out if there's not a scene where Ryan Reynolds looks to what's his name? The
Justice Smith.
yeah, if he looks at Justice Smith and just goes,
The Get Down guy.
"It's because."
It's
No,
because
I love you.
it's
That
because
was a
I
line,
always
right?
wanted to be with you or something like
That's
that.
the single greatest audience reaction because you see like Avengers reactions. Nothing is better than "It's because the fuck." What the
And then
fuck?
he like continues speaking.
Yeah.
and like everyone in the theater is just screaming.
Was that a recent movie?
2016.
Yeah, it was pretty recent.
I think it was 2015 in Japan, 2016 here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So in other words,
What were your thoughts on that trailer, Ryan?
okay, it wasn't like the worst thing I've ever seen. I've seen way worse. I think it's just gonna be like another bad movie that's gonna make its money back. Honestly.
But they're
Probably.
changing what Sonic looks like.
We were talking about
Is that a rumor or is that official?
it's-
'Cause,
No,
like, I
the
thought it was
director-
director
The
confirmed
director
it.
straight up
Oh.
said.
So keep in mind,
'Cause all the
director
backlash.
of I think he directed Deadpool, didn't he? The first one.
The director of Sonic the Hedgehog?
Yeah.
No, he didn't direct. This is his first
Oh, did he?
feature-length film.
The Deadpool guy was involved in it in some way. Maybe he wrote it. I don't remember, but
I looked up his Wikipedia page, and he's only directed one. It was like an animated short film.
he's never gonna work again. Poor guy. But like, okay. So for those of you who don't know, the backlash against the Sonic the Hedgehog thing was so bad, especially the look, like the human teeth thing.
The eyes,
Okay, listen.
yeah.
Be completely honest. I don't think it looks horrible.
the eyes. It doesn't look like Sonic. It doesn't look bad, but I don't think it looks.
It just
like
doesn't
Sonic.
look great.
Yeah,
Looks like they tried to make him look realistic, but like it just fucking like.
but he's a blue
realistic. Yeah, like
hedgehog.
as realistic
right?
you can make him. Like
What? There's nothing realistic
Like, you-
about Sonic, so I
yeah.
don't know why they have to try and make him
you
look
might as
realistic.
well just like keep him the same.
And like, okay, so I don't know if you saw that post, that like,
Twitter
Twitter
post?
post that basically
that.
just changed his body proportions, and it looked a million
Yeah.
times better. It looked like Sonic,
He looks like Sonic now.
and it still had the two eyes, and it still had the no gloves, just the white hands. First of all, that's weird. Why does he just have white hands? Why can't he wear gloves? He can wear shoes, but he can't wear gloves.
Okay, because don't question it. It's a Sonic the Hedgehog movie. So basically, he said, "I've heard your criticisms, and we're going to change the look of Sonic." And he posted a before and an after picture. So the internet saw this, and instead of going, "Hey, they took the criticism and they're fixing it," went, "They're forcing all these animators to work overtime to fix their previous mistake."
Oh yeah, I saw that. It got like 100,000 likes.
Yeah,
Crazy.
so which brought up my point of why do people suddenly care as if this hasn't happened. This hasn't been happening literally for 100 years. And all of a sudden they change Sonic in the Sonic movie, and now everyone's taking notice that special effects houses overwork their people.
It's because
It's just a
it's a
hot
bad
topic.
movie.
It's
And that's why it's
because-
it's getting attention because it's a bad movie, and then it gives more people more reasons to hate on it. Because another film that kind of gained popularity for that, but like not as much, and it's not really talked about today, is the animated movie Sausage Party.
Did that also happen?
They like
redid it?
No, they didn't redo it, but like they overworked their animators.
Oh, I remember
and a
that.
lot of the animators
yes.
like came out saying like, "Yo, like the production of this was really shitty."
Insane.
Yeah. And then like people like were mad about it for like a bit, but so many people went to. There's a fucking fly in here.
Yeah, I swear to God.
Just like went to watch the movie, myself included, but I didn't know about the animator thing when I watched it.
So
but
you supported unfair labor by watching that shit.
There's so many movies do that though.
Does that mean it's okay, Ryan?
No,
Are you
it doesn't.
justifying it?
But I'm just saying, like, the fact that it's one of those things where, like, the fact that this has been going on for so long and no one's cared, and all of a sudden they care.
because it's a Sonic movie and
Because
they
it's a Sonic movie.
want to hate on him more.
I think it just looks like a bad video game movie. Like, what? I don't know what people.
It's
were
nothing
expecting.
new.
I didn't think people would like actually care. I
Well,
thought
there
it
are
was swept
Sonic
under the
fans,
rug.
you know.
Yeah, there are Sonic fans.
Yeah, just like that
Dude,
kid.
he released like a statement.
Actually, was it a? Oh, it wasn't like a video.
Okay, no. Okay, first of all, I gotta talk about Sammy Classic Sonic fan because I'm like a huge Sammy Classic Sonic fan.
Haha.
His name is Sammy.
Mm-hmm.
When he made those videos, he was 15, and everyone said he was 9. He was not,
He looked 9.
and everyone thought he was like legit. And then it turns out he did an interview where he said it was just one big like elaborate troll, and everyone was like, "Oh,
That's so sad.
But dude, that kid stuck with it, bro.
Yeah.
He doesn't really do anything anymore. But he released like a statement about the Sonic movie.
Was it like Mimi or was it like
It
actual?
was kind of Mimi.
Oh,
It was
okay.
kind of Mimi. Like he was doing his like, when will you learn? Like he didn't do the voice. It was like written like in the description. Like, when will you learn that your actions have consequences? I don't know. Like really, he was just some dude that was just like really into Sonic, and he did some stupid thing, and then they were just like everyone kind of ran with it.
So I think even Sonic this aside, like even if his design looks good, the plot of that movie doesn't look good at all.
What is it? What is the plot?
I think he like comes to Earth for some reason.
comes to
and then no
Earth.
one know, like no one knows what to do with him, so they call up Dr. Eggman or some shit.
Okay,
But then how is he is it all his fault?
Jim Carrey as Eggman, I actually like,
That's a great idea. I think it's a fine idea too.
Yeah.
and like the look of him is pretty good.
Yeah, it looks pretty spot on.
I mean, like at the end, but even like the modernized, like I guess pre-Eggman, like before.
Even
he
that
shaves
I
his
think
head.
looks fine.
Yeah, that looks pretty good too.
Well, like Jim
when
Carrey
he's-
all cleaned up and stuff.
Yeah, like when he has his hair and like the little mustache.
To be fair,
Yeah,
Jim
yeah.
Carrey like is a very versatile dude, and he can very much. I think he can. Everyone's making like Twitter jokes about him carrying the whole movie. 100% he is.
Yeah.
I don't understand why James Marsden is an outstanding actor. I don't understand why he keeps picking shit. Hop, this,
Hot.
I mean,
Remember Hop?
the worst. Oh yeah, Hop
the Easter Bunny movie.
with Russell Brand. The worst
Perry's
the worst
husband.
line that involved Eggman in that trailer was, "The doctor thinks you're basic."
I literally stopped at the trailer. I was like, did he really just? Okay, all those like military dudes, all those actors are in a Sonic the Hedgehog movie where they're
yeah.
like, there's a big energy thing, like fucking just.
Blues hedgehogs. Okay, next comment.
Yeah, we should probably move on from Sonic.
Thank you, Mr. Jake Turbo.
Thank you.
you, Guy Tano.
Yeah, thanks for putting me through that, dude.
All right, second repeat offender, Anoram Pei.
Yeah. What's her question?
Also, I apologize for Sam making it political, and yeah, I can't wait to see y'all in the internment camps.
Oh yeah.
Because I said we were gonna be
Yeah,
in
Ralph.
internment camps, us Filipino people.
Hell yeah.
Am I gonna be dead? What's gonna happen? to
No.
me?
You're gonna
Ryan,
be
you're-
drafted.
You're
You're
gonna be
have to kill
drafted.
my
Into the
what?
military.
You're gonna have
Let
to
me not
fight.
say that.
You're gonna have to fight the Philippines.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
I have friends that are Filipino.
That makes it okay.
Shit. Oh god.
And for the first time,
Dude, it was the racism god.
we dropped a mic on the podcast. Hell
because
yeah.
I co-signed this guy murdering my people.
my draft papers.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to like edit and make sure that's
Not an explosion.
Yeah,
Oh my god,
he
Ralph.
keeps
Look
dropping
how much
it.
editing he has to do. Danielle looks like she's in pain.
What if I just like hold it like this the whole time?
It's gonna
Like
be
you're
shaky.
a Vegas lounge singer. Our next topic on the podcast
Yeah.
is...
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
You know what? Let's just keep it like that.
Hell yeah, Marina. See you there.
Yeah. Thank you, Marina. See you in the internment camps. We'll I don't know. We'll have halo halo.
And I'll
together.
see
We'll have halo halo and adobo.
And
Yeah,
I'll
just
see
in
the rest
corner.
of you on the battlefield.
No, please, Ryan. God. Fighter jets and shit. Spend money on that.
All right.
Wasn't this whole thing over a garbage thing?
Yeah,
it is
because they
over
keep
garbage.
on dumping shit.
Then why don't they just stop dumping shit?
Yeah,
I don't understand.
Canada's so stupid, but
Yeah, we're the friendly nation, but we'll just dump it in a
We're
developing.
friendly, but we'll just fuck everyone else.
Yeah.
Oh my
It's a
God.
front. It's all a front, guys.
guys, it's a lie. The
It really
stereotype's
is.
a lie.
And that's no joke either. All right, so Austin Paveo, our next commenter,
Yeah.
probably my second favorite. Maybe actually no, he's like serious. I can tell, because there's no parentheses disclaimer.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
It says Ralph is hot in all caps.
Well,
Thank you.
That's
Thank you.
that's a legitimate comment.
Yeah, he didn't
You
say
know what?
it.
That's a
because
legitimate fact too.
He spelled Ryan wrong. but-
Podcast facts.
Podcast
Ralph
facts
is
with Ryan. Fact number 1: Ralph is hot. Fact number 2.
They spelled Ryan wrong. They spelled it
Re-
Ralph for some
Wait, what's?
reason.
Oh, that's
Mm.
that was smooth, Ralph.
Thank you. All right. So oh wait, this is like a very special commenter.
Yeah, we're gonna. Is that the last one?
Yeah.
'Kay.
Should I skip to the Instagram ones? then?
Skip to the Instagram.
Yeah, we'll
ones.
come back to our special bud at the end.
Yeah.
Part
just-
3.
Just remind me. Okay, so we're gonna switch platforms now. We're going to Instagram.
Instagram.
Nairi_Holdsworth, my bad. She responded to our question sticker. Ooh, have more guests / guest hosts. In parentheses, Danielle in particular, cause she killed it.
Whoa!
it.
Danielle is sending love.
She gave a heart.
That was a good one.
Yep, we agree. Danielle did kill it. And then
We'll
our
have her
next
on
one.
the potty again,
Yeah.
and we'll also have other guests eventually as well.
Hopefully. All right, our next one, Ethan_Zucan. I am Iron Man. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, can we just like? Can I make?
They lifted
Endgame-
the spoilers.
Yeah,
on
so like
Okay,
you're dead.
so wow, spoilers.
Someone, if you guys didn't know, there you go.
I am Iron Man.
Oh, that was a quote. Okay, I thought you were just being like weirdly sexual for no reason.
What?
Whoa.
Okay,
Those were his
thank
last
you.
words, man. Okay, we didn't really like get into that last week when we were talking about Endgame.
Should we
I-
elaborate on our
Yeah,
Endgame?
I
shit?
think I think the death of Iron Man was handled very well.
Yeah, it was.
I think he got his arc, dude. Like even going like from the beginning, man. If you go back to the very first movie, he was just like such a piece of shit, selfish, garbage person, and we end with him literally sacrificing himself to save the universe.
The greatest form of love, laying
Wow.
down your life for a friend.
Wild.
But like it also plays into the vision that he had in Age
What
of
was his
Ultron.
vision?
What
So
do you
one of the reasons he created Ultron in that movie was as a defender, and then Ultron like turned evil and shit.
Mhm.
The reason he created Ultron in the first place is because he saw a vision of the future where
Everyone was dead.
everyone was dead. And then later in the movie, I think it's probably one of the best MCU lines, where Fury says, "What'd you see?" And he says, "I saw everyone dead." And then Fury says, "But that's not what bothered you. What bothered you was that everyone was dead, but you weren't."
Jeez.
And if you go to the end, everyone is alive but Black Widow. And
Dude, R.I.P.
They did it for her.
people were posting
Wait,
really
I'm not
funny.
even getting the monitoring. The monitoring.
People were posting.
Go back on the recording, Ryan.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry.
Okay, it's still okay. It should still. Oh well, I don't know why I can't hear myself. Maybe click on that, Ryan.
Now can you hear yourself?
No, I can't. But it's okay.
Wait. Now can you hear yourself?
Oh yeah, I can now. Okay.
Oh, it's because you were into this.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna bring up the special comments that we're gonna get to in a few minutes. But no, I thought it was handled really well. Someone posted some really funny memes about everyone's favorite Black Widow dying. A really good one that was like, Hawkeye says, "Tell my family I love them," and then it was like Black Widow be like, and then it was like someone like doing some crazy ass cartwheel off a fucking I thought that was really funny. Yeah, they're both dead, except she's getting
a movie
that
What?
is shaping up to be pretty dope.
So I guess like a prequel.
It's like a prequel, I think.
I think they said the leaks say it's taking place in December of 1999, and it's
wow.
It's like explaining Y2K.
Oh, that's sick.
I thought that was a pretty sweet idea.
That's actually really
Like Black
sick.
Widow averts Y2K. I think that's a pretty sweet idea.
That'd be beautiful.
David Harbour's in it.
Oh yeah, from Hellboy.
Yeah, and every other famous person is going to be in the Eternals, which is also next year. So that'll be.
Can I talk about the Spider-Man Far From Home trailer?
It's a trailer.
Yeah.
I'm going to accept. Yes, I will allow that.
Yeah.
Wait, is that one of your topics though?
No, I just thought
Oh,
of it
okay.
right now. But
I love that trailer, dude.
so are they just like passing off like? Is that like the passing of the torch from Iron Man to like Spider-Man
Well,
to just carry the MCU?
what everyone's been saying is the first like arc, the first 3 phases had their 3 main characters, which were Cap, Iron Man, and Thunder Guy.
Thunder Guy.
Thunder Guy. What does Jeff Goldblum call him? Sparkles.
Captain Sparkles. No, I don't know. That would.
Hey
be
guys, it's Captain Sparkles here. Welcome to
That'd be a YouTube reference right there.
But now it's shaping up that the next phase of movies, the main 3 will be Black Panther, Captain Marvel, and either Spider-Man or Strange.
Spider-Man, please.
I think Spider-Man
Strange
would
is
work
boring.
better, but then again, like Black Panther kind of fits the Iron Man role with the whole technology thing,
Yeah, that's true.
and Doctor Strange has the mustache, so.
Whoa.
I would but I gotta keep this up.
Yeah, did you hear that there was a rumor going around that very secretly Chris Hemsworth extended his contract 2 movies,
Yeah, I saw
Saw
that
that.
too.
which I assume will be a 4th Thor and Guardians.
It's gonna be so cool if he shows up in Guardians.
People were saying that it won't be called Volume 3. People were saying they should call it As Guardians of the Galaxy.
Is that like an
Yes.
actual thing or
No,
in the comics or something?
in the comics, no. Guardians
I
is
think-
so... Is it in
As Guardians of the Galaxy is a thing, but it's not that.
them?
Like it's not them. It's like
Oh.
completely different.
You have to
people.
remember, in the comics, the Guardians are so disconnected from everything.
Oh.
Like, they don't just show up on Earth every other, like, issue, right? They're
Right.
Marvel has their whole cosmic side, like Guardians, the Eternals, Nova, all of which they've said are getting movies. Eternals comes out next year. Angelina Jolie's in it. Someone else is in it. Millie Bobby Brown is in it.
Wow.
So that's a pretty star-studded flick.
Jacob Sartorius' ex-girlfriend.
Yeah, that's wild.
Rip.
Nova is getting a movie, which will be pretty cool. Nova's pretty cool.
Adam Warlock.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck they're gonna do with that, dude. Adam Warlock. I think it's someone made a really interesting point that was like, it almost would have made more sense in the context of the story if they put instead of doing Captain Marvel, they did Adam Warlock. I don't know. I feel like I liked Captain Marvel. I thought Captain Marvel's edition is really cool, but like I think we're way too past the point of Adam Warlock now. Without the gauntlet,
There's, like, no point?
Adam Warlock's pointless. He was created to wield the Infinity Gauntlet, and now without the gauntlet, what's the point of Adam Warlock?
Well,
And that's why we should, instead of doing, this is a controversial opinion, instead of making an Iron Man movie, the whole series should have been about Adam Warlock. You didn't hear that from me, though.
whoa. We did hear it from you though. You just said it.
No, you heard it from Ralph.
You hear
Biggest-
nothing from me ever.
Any other Instagram comments?
Right. Austin J. Paveo responded with like 2 gaming emojis.
Whoa, it's because it's an epic gamer moment, dude.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Last time I saw Austin, I played Smash with him.
Oh,
So
dude. He's a good
shout out
player.
to you, Austin.
Smashed him. All right. Hanan Mansour.
Going for a hat trick?
3. Why haven't you taken me on your ramen adventures? You should come with us sometime. I don't know. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ramen.
Why
Oh,
haven't
speaking
we?
about that, remember how they had that deal?
Did you get your wallet?
Yeah, I did.
Is it a nice wallet? Or is it?
It's actually pretty nice. It's not like a normal like.
Do you have it on you?
No, I don't. It's very sad.
I'm disappointed.
I'll show it to you next time I see you, though, Ryan.
Do you also have like the duffel bag?
Wait,
Yes,
you
I
got
do.
the ramen wallet?
Yeah, it has their logo on it, man.
That's pretty cool, dude. I would carry that. Do they have they should have a special pouch for your stamp card.
It's more of like a. It's kind of like a coin. It's more of a coin purse type thing. It is a wallet, but like.
I mean,
Yeah, well,
anything
it's
is a wallet if you're brave enough.
Yeah. Your pockets are a wallet.
Your pockets are a wallet. Your hands are wallets.
Wait, is that the only thing you got? Like wallet? What was the promotion again?
Well, you got ramen too.
You buy ramen. You have to post a picture of it, and then tag Toenboku Ramen, and then you get a
Are
free
you just
wallet.
automatically in? Or is there like a sweepstake winner person?
So you
Nobody's
get
giving it to
you get a free wallet, and you get entered into a contest with a chance to win a free bowl of ramen.
Oh,
Dude, honestly, that's a pretty sweet deal.
yeah, that's not bad.
But like, I went there for the ramen. Like, I'm going back there anyways. But like, if I were to get a free bowl of ramen,
Toenboku
that's
ramen
pretty
is
bad.
the best ramen on the planet. It is so good.
I
even
have
sponsored.
Literally no other ramen place remotely compares to it.
Yeah, Kenzo's kind of ass.
Kenzo is. Listen, Kenzo, I'm so sorry. It's
kinda ass.
It's you're pretty gross, dude.
Kenzo.
You
Okay,
go there out of necessity because
I
it's,
enjoy.
because it's
I enjoy
close,
some. I had something at Kenzo, like a couple days ago, and I actually really enjoyed it.
You know what? I will
That's a
admit
lie.
their tap water is impeccably clean.
That's the best part. Okay, I feel bad like shit talking them.
Man,
right now.
they're it's okay. What are they gonna
fine.
do?
They're the franchise. Toenboku only has 3 locations. Kenzo has like a
They're-
bunch.
Yeah,
Therefore, they're.
I like
Toenboku's
the underdog better. Yeah. All right, Jess.
Yeah.
She commented at Chris, only Chris.
Okay.
All right. So like, do you want to hang out soon, Chris? And to Chris only. Why isn't the offer
Yeah, I was gonna say
extended?
I don't understand
Just
what.
fucking
what does that mean for
message
us?
him. Why are you just gonna like freeze us out like this on like live?
It's because she
national
wanted
television.
to hurt us publicly.
To be fair, we've been busy all day, and I'm sorry I didn't answer your text today because we've been doing a meeting
We've had some
for
important meetings today.
for a lot of today. So
Yeah, so we're.
I'm sorry, but usually 99% of the time you can just text me, and instead of
Just fucking adding him.
We had a relapse 2 meeting.
yeah
Yeah, directed by me. Yeah. Anna Rampey.
again.
She has a hat trick too. Do you like chicken nuggets or chicken fingers? I'm team nuggets.
Nuggets.
I'm also Team Nuggets. Next.
Okay,
Okay, but
wait.
only from McDonald's.
McDonald's chicken nuggets are hella good.
Yeah, they're like questionably good.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's the pink slime. That's
That's right. That's right.
It's like the shit that the Teletubbies eat.
Wait.
That's funny.
do they actually? I forget like the whole.
I don't know. There's like some
You
pink
forget
slime.
Teletubby lore?
I just remember the fucking baby in the sky.
It's the baby in the sun.
Remember that was your profile picture?
Yeah, it
for a while?
was. And
Actually,
baby me in the sun.
that was pretty funny. dude.
Damn.
But no, actually I can. You know what? I can get like the freaking frozen chicken fingers at like Costco or something, right? Take it home, cook it in my toaster oven, 400 degrees, 400 degrees for 20 minutes, 30 minutes or something like that, and then and I can make a mean wrap with those
With the
chicken
chicken
fingers. With
Well, I like the chicken fingers that they actually sell like at the Costco like food court thingy.
oh yeah, those are pretty good.
Those are
Those
really
are
good.
pretty good, yeah.
Yo, Costco
Costco food is really good.
Costco food is so good and, it's so
like
cheap.
It's like questionably cheap.
Like, actually, I heard that like they're actually losing money from having it that cheap, but like
Ooh.
so many people like love it so much
just kinda,
and
like,
love
break
that it's so
even?
cheap.
Oh,
that
they're just gonna lose more if they change it now.
yeah, like people might stop getting it. Like they're scared that people might just stop getting it if they made it more expensive.
Yeah, they would never change that.
So they're not changing it just because just to keep the public happy.
Damn.
That's
Shout out to Costco.
Thank you, corporate overlords,
I
for
was gonna say.
keeping us fed. Fuck you too. Also, oh yeah, our last commenter. This guy, our resident hot white man. Can I come on the podcast? Well,
No.
No, you can't. Next
I
question.
agree. Thank you for coming out.
next question. Last comment. We're gonna hop over to YouTube
Ladies and gentlemen,
Bridger
third week in a
Bear.
row, Bridger Bear.
with the Plankton Abbey.
Would you like me to do my shtick?
If you want to go ahead and take the reins, you can go ahead.
All right, Bridger Bear. You set a new record for like fucking 100 comments on this post here. So we started off our Bridger Bear adventure this week with, "Who am I, the nicest person in the comments, and please tell Ethan to get my name out." Well, we don't talk to Ethan, and he just shows up here and sometimes comes on the podcast. It's kind of concerning, but we are unable to shout anyone out at this time. Shout out Jess.
He showed up. He showed up once, and he came with no clothes. So
Yeah, that was a very interesting time.
he tried to show up multiple times, but we told him he could only come on if.
Yeah,
he was wearing
our
clothes.
security guy, Arneal, just like sits outside the office.
Bouncer, just like. Achoo.
So Bridger Bear responded to that comment with, "And keep the good work and be best on the things that you already create. Don't forget those subs. Keep it up, you guys."
Wow, thanks, Bridger Bear.
Thank you, Bridger Bear. Immediately followed by ... and stay cool. You know what, Bridger Bear? I was gonna not be cool, but because you said that, I'm gonna stay cool. Immediately responded
Stay
by...
Gucci, famos.
Ew.
So he immediately responded with, "Oh, 2 things I comment on: the picture where Ryan took pic on his Endgame pic, and I am a he." Bridger Bear is a he. Immediately followed by Ralph's favorite comment.
Yo,
I
this
saw
shit
Ralph.
creeped me
I
out.
saw Ralph on my account. Oh, that's strange.
Ralph
That
got so
creeped me the
scared.
fuck out.
He
literally
sent us a
text-
3 a.m. text.
He literally texted like, "Yo, how does Bridger Bear know that I looked at their account? Do they have like, is there an app or something that?"
When really Ralph didn't realize he had his account up on
I had
his
my
laptop.
laptop out last episode or whatever.
So Bridger Bear took a 2-day hiatus.
Fuck, man.
Took the weekend off. Immediately goes, "I found who killed my best friend." Then he said, "I feel like I almost reaching the most comments, but I am probably dreaming. Now I ain't even anymore." And ended it off with, "And Ryan, it was not 100 views. It was actually 200, but is okay." Well, I'm happy it's okay, Bridger Bear.
Wait, what is that a reference to? The tree thing?
Yeah, the tree thing. I think.
Yeah. I said if we hit 200 views,
I don't think we hit that.
he will consider planting a tree. We have yet to consider planting that tree. We have the meeting booked, the 2 discussion meeting from 3:51 to 3:52. Full minute, but Bridger Bear, for your challenge this week, I want you to hit. I want you to tell me what your favorite poem is in your comment, and I want you to send me a link to your favorite YouTube video.
That's your challenge for Bridger
That's your
Bear?
challenge for Bridger Bear this week. Bridger Bear, I'm pretty sure I know who you are. I had a list that I presented to my coworkers here.
A list? Wait, how long was the list? Was it 2 people?
5 people.
5?
I had 5 possible people.
This shit is actually like creeping me the fuck out though. Like honestly, like Bridger Bear, just come out of the shadow already, please.
The door opens and someone walks out.
It's like
right
elaborate
behind you,
plan to
Ralph.
just kill us. Okay, just chill out with that. Chill out with that.
Yeah, I want to talk about this for a second.
Can we talk about Bridger Bear like in depth, please?
It is okay. My favorite thing. There are a lot of things that give me joy. Nothing gives me more joy than scaring Ralph on a dark summer night. We had
Let's get him back to those days.
We had a pool. We had like a get together at our friend's pool last year, and his backyard, Sam's. In his
Shout out to
I remember
Sam
this, I remember
Kitakella.
this.
Sam Kitakella, bringing up the politics. His pool is in a very dark area of his backyard, and there's like a pathway that leads to the front of his house that is not lit. So what I did last year was I stood behind Ralph and I threw like a rock into that path, and you just hear. I went, "What was that?" And Ralph was like, "No, stop, man! Don't do it." I've never seen a man so worried, and that gave me so much. I love you, Ralph, but that was very entertaining. Is there anything that's kind of morbid or dark that you like gives you pleasure?
Pleasure? What? No.
Something
Okay, I
like-
know like some people like get off like not get off. That's the wrong word to use. Moderator Danielle. She's sabotaging us. It's okay.
Oh, she's covering up the lens.
It stopped charging.
Oh
I
no!
was trying to fix
Oh, thank you, Danielle.
okay.
Danielle's actually the hero of
I
this.
mean, what time are we at right now?
Oh, we're at we have like 20 minutes.
All right.
About.
Actually, that's all.
That went pretty quick, and we just went through the comments.
Yeah.
Okay, I remember what really scared me that night. You were telling me like something about a creepypasta in Caledon. That's what I thought you were trying to get at. Okay, let's talk about some creepypasta.
Okay, that creepypasta, I'm gonna open with that. 1999.
1999.
Tell us all about it.
It's legitimately the best creepypasta I've ever read. It is about. So the thing that creeped me the fuck out is instantly it opens up with a guy saying, "When I was a kid, my favorite TV station was like TVO Kids," and I was like, "I know TVO Kids." That's
when
an
I was a kid. My favorite TV station was TVO Kids. Sorry, I'm trying to emulate
Like a
BuzzFeed Unsolved.
Yeah. So basically, TVO stands for Television Ontario.
Mm-hmm.
It's our provincial channel.
Right.
During the day, they play like kids shows, like educational shows, all that jazz. You know, Timothy Goes to School, Arthur, all that. And I was like, is this guy Canadian who wrote this? And then he says, this story, I grew up in a town. No, he didn't grow up in a town. Basically, the story's about him getting a public access TV channel. And it's all these weird sketchy shows, and basically the channel's linked to like a pedophile murderer or something. And it's a very long story. It's like an hour and a half long to be read out loud. Excellent story. Very well written. I am personally... It's one of those ones that keeps getting updated as if it's like a blog post or something. And they kind of ruined it because they kept like doing all these things like, I saw a video of the cult guy killing children. And like every update was like, he killed more children. And I was like, okay, you did that like 6 updates ago. And I stopped listening to it because I'm like... The guy hit popularity and didn't know what to do with it afterwards. And it's kind of a shame. But the channel that this kid in the story sees is Caledon Local 21. And I'm like, isn't Caledon like an hour away from here?
It's like right past Brampton.
Yeah.
So
One thing that freaked me out about it is that like, if you ever go to Caledon is a very undeveloped part of our area.
Yeah.
Now it's starting to get more developed because like presumably the farmers were like, wait a minute, money. And they sold to land developers. But that always freaked me out that it took place so close to home. What about you guys?
Creepypastas?
Yeah. Anything
I used to listen to creepypastas.
One of my favorite
just
things to
can't.
do on a summer's night was to listen to a creepypasta before I go to bed.
Oh, I would hate doing that. I would have to listen to it I love creepypastas, but only when I listen to them in the day. Because if it's at night, then I will not be able to sleep.
I remember another time you guys really fucked me up. Like I think we were like cooking or something, and it was like the night.
Dear
I think it was
David!
Yeah.
Yo,
and I was
Dear
like afraid to go
David.
home and shit.
I had to drive you home because you
Yeah.
were just like, he brought his bike and we read the Dear David thread, and then he like looked out the window and he was like, no man, no.
Yeah, I'm just
no.
exposing myself here. Like I can't do well. with
So
any of
like
that.
Dear David was a series of tweets by this illustrator or artist
Didn't he do work for BuzzFeed?
I have no idea, but he named Adam Ellis, I believe.
Yeah.
And he basically told a story through a series of tweets like of this like kid that was haunting him named David, and like the tweets like he would update his Twitter and it would go on for like months, and like every so often he would update his Twitter and like say something about David, but then like the rest of the time it was just like a normal Twitter, and then every so often he would tweet about David. So I followed him on Twitter, but I don't think he's tweeted anything about Dear David in like years, and I think a lot of people figured out that it wasn't real. Yeah.
Wait, so has he confirmed that it was?
I'm not
I hope
sure.
it's
No, but there's like evidence to support it isn't real, and the biggest piece is that he sold the movie rights.
Yeah.
To it.
Movie rights?
He sold
so
like
they're making
movie
a
rights.
Ralph, we will be seeing that day one with you.
I'm good on that. I'm really good. Because I remember like, I think he like drew like a picture, and it was
Yeah.
like the kid with like a chunk out of
Yeah,
his fucking
man.
head.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, Dear David.
And then he ended up like setting up like security cameras and shit, and then it showed like he caught pictures of it.
Listen, man, I'm not gonna like get into like the believability of. Okay, I was gonna bring this up next week for my episode, but do you have any paranormal experiences?
I don't.
No.
But
From my parents, bro.
Yeah, no, my family has stories.
my family does have stories.
I just like shut my ears. I'm like la 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 la. I can't hear you.
I love the supernatural and paranormal and shit. And I would grow up watching like Mystery Hunters and shit. Remember that?
Real space.
I just can't. No, I don't love that. I don't know. I don't know why you love that.
What do
I
you-
heard
why are
something
you
bad.
I heard a door
Fuck
close.
you guys, okay?
Okay. Did that doorknob just move? I'm kidding,
I'll
Ralph.
fucking slap you
I
on the
love
podcast.
you. I love you. Now.
You'll just hear a.
Right.
just like I did
The
to
audio podcast sounds really weird right about now. No, I grew up like watching all that stuff, and it would scare me because I was like a little kid, and my mother would always be the one to say, it's just a TV show, whatever. It's none of it's real. A few years ago, my mother one day was like, I've had paranormal experiences. And I'm like, but I grew up my entire life you saying to me like none of that was real and stuff. And she goes, I know, I just told you that.
Just so you wouldn't be scared.
My mother is the most rational person I've ever met in my entire life. She's a science major. She looks for like the rationality in every situation. She doesn't talk about it often, but she thinks my house isn't necessarily haunted, but she thinks that her grandmother is in the house in some form.
Ralph's never stepping into your house again.
In my
Oh my god.
in my living room, there is.
Yo, Ralph, you sat on that couch.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Okay. Fuck, man. Shit.
In my living room.
I have to drive home. Drive you guys home. Fuck.
In my living room, there's a clock.
It's like 11.
Above my fireplace. Or it's like the whole point. It was like my great grandmother's clock.
Fuck you, Ryan. Okay. Fuck you. I was trying to focus there.
I'm so sorry, Ralph. For those of you who don't know, as I was saying that, I just punched the underside of the table and it made a loud noise. I'm so sorry.
I feel
Ralph.
like they heard that.
Did they? Okay.
Continue.
There's this clock has been broken for many years. Mm-hmm. Before my mother got it, it was broken. She's wanted to keep it because she had a very close relationship with my great-grandmother. Sort of like a piece of her to keep. The first Christmas that my mother and father shared in my house, they said 6 a.m. on the dot, Christmas morning, that thing fucking went off. Like the chimes on the clock that's been broken for like 10 years. She's never done anything again. She says she sees shadows too, but she doesn't know if that's just like her like freaking out. I've heard shit in my house. I've always assumed it was like the furnace or some shit, but I don't know. Ralph,
Any paranormal experiences?
No, I don't think so. It's if anything, it's just been like me like thinking I see something because I'm like really paranoid or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know. And like in the Philippines, like a really big thing there is like aswang, which is like vampires and stuff. And like I don't know what the Filipino word it is, but it's like little gnomes running around. Like what really creeped me out when I went back to the Philippines, which was like 10 years ago. For some reason, like I wanted to go to my mom's like childhood home, but my lola, my grandma, she would always be like, "Yeah, don't go there. There's like gnomes running around," and like she like said it with like the most like serious shit, and like she implied that the shit was cursed. But like yeah, like supernatural shit is like really big in like the Philippines and stuff.
There's a TV show called Haunted Pinoy.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah.
Wait, is it like
It aired in the
Haunted
Philippines,
Pinoy.
but it became like sort of popular here because there were a few YouTubers that talked about it.
oh like they memed it out or something?
No, you ever heard of Rainbot?
No.
She's like a horror YouTuber. She's Filipino. She grew up in the Philippines.
Okay.
But she said like that shit scared the hell out of me when I was a kid, and she kind of memed it out because it's like such a low budget like cheesy show.
Yeah.
And she like totally memed it out, but she's like the content freaked her out. I don't know, but like I always think about that because like it's the intro to the show is the funniest shit.
I
It's
mean,
like-
a lot of Filipino shows.
It's like this dude
I used to watch
walking
a
through
bunch.
like a haunted house, and then a cloudy mist comes behind him, and it just says "Haunted Pinoy," and I fucking lost my shit the first time I saw it.
That's funny. For me, I have family members. I'm not gonna say any specific names just to conceal their identity. But they have what's called like their third eye open,
Oh yeah.
which means you basically like can see a lot of like spirits and like
some M. Night Shyamalan shit.
Yeah, well,
right.
like, you see dead people. No, but, like, you would just have more paranormal experiences than most others, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, they have, like, and I think their daughters have the same thing, too. Because there would be moments where they're in their house and their daughter starts playing with like when they were like a baby.
Yeah.
Their daughter starts like playing with the ghost, right?
I'm not having
In
kids.
the house. And then I'm pretty sure she got pushed. Like she got pushed by the ghost or something like that. And then like the mom, my relative, like got mad at the ghosts and stuff, like yelled at them because like it was so normal for her to see like spirits and stuff.
Did the ghost like shout back?
No, I don't think so. Like the ghost just like
Don't touch my child. Fuck you.
I think the ghost is just like okay, sorry.
Alright.
Dude,
But
my
like the
favorite-
ghost was also like a kid.
Oh, okay. Dude, when I die, it's my goal to haunt as many people as possible. Because fuck you.
Oh my god.
Can you
dude,
imagine?
I'm
But
not
I don't want to
fucking
be a
going to
scary
your family
ghost. I want to be an
parties.
annoying ghost. like you know like lights being left on and shit. Like fuck, my energy bill's going up. And like I'm like ha ha ha.
It just reminds me. Have you seen that? Do you watch Ryan George?
No.
Okay, so Screen Rant makes like these videos called pitch meetings.
Okay.
It's like a YouTube series, and it's run by this guy named Ryan George, who has
Yeah.
his own YouTube channel. And honestly, his own YouTube channel is like low-key. Like the Screen Rant pitch meetings are pretty funny, but like his YouTube channel is like a lot funnier. I personally think, because like he's not confined to a movie. He can just he basically makes a bunch of sketches,
Yeah.
but like in front of a green screen and him as the only actor.
Okay.
And
That's funny.
And like it's funny because like you can see everyone as like a completely different person, even though like in the back of your mind it's like the same guy. But he made this video. It's like what if ghosts just stayed during after the jump scare? So you know how like in horror movies where they like jump out and then like they
Go
quickly
away.
disappear. Yeah. It's like boom.
And they just chill there with
And it's one of those things like, oh, hey, what's up, man?
How's your day?
He's like, I'm just being spooky. Oh, that's great, Jim. Can you like keep the spooking to a minimum tonight? I got dinner guests coming over. Oh yes, of course.
Yeah.
That gives me some What We Do in the Shadows vibes.
Okay, What We Do in the Shadows is like legitimately one of the funniest things
It's
I've
so
ever
good.
seen, dude. It's so witty.
It's
What is that?
It's a
Taika
movie.
Waititi movie.
It's by Taika Waititi, who also stars in it, and also Jermaine Clement,
Yeah.
who
dude,
plays your favorite crab in Moana.
Wait, is What We Do in the Shadows like,
Shiny.
So
is it like a paranormal thing, but it's funny?
no, so it's a mockumentary
Oh.
about vampires.
Okay.
Who like not just any vampires, vampires who live in New Zealand as roommates.
Yeah.
There's a really funny reference to it in Ragnarok.
Is there?
Know the scene where Thor's talking about his hammer pulling him off, and Korg is like, "Oh, your hammer pulled you off."
Mm-hmm.
It's when they're choosing their weapons before they go into the arena. One of the weapons is like a stick with 3 points on the end, and then Korg goes, "Well, this would be pretty pointless unless there were 3 vampires that were really huddled together." Which is one, Korg is Taika Waititi.
Yeah.
And Taika Waititi not only directed Thor, he also directed
What We Do in the Shadows.
What We Do in the
And
Shadows.
starred in it.
What We Do in the Shadows is so funny, and it has one of, I think, the funniest cuts to anything I've ever seen.
Okay, wait. One of my favorite things is like when they're like, it's like, oh, you did this really bad thing. We're gonna do we're gonna do this. We're gonna put you in the circle of shame. And then they literally just circle around him, going, shame, shame, shame.
No, one of my favorite scenes is when they talk about how like vampires need blood to survive.
Yeah.
So they're like they go on dates to get blood, and like they're like Taika Waititi's talking to like this like really attractive girl in like a skimpy dress at a bar, and he's like, "Do you want to come back to my house?" And she's like, "Yeah, I do want to go back to your house." And she's like sitting on his couch, and he's like, I'm just getting ready," and he comes out in like a fucking bib with fucking newspaper, and he starts putting the newspaper around her.
Yeah.
And she's like, What are you doing? He's like, I'm just preparing. And he goes behind her to like bite her neck. And then you find out that why he had the paper down, because he bites her neck and fucking blood just goes and like fucking pressure fire hose and gets him in the face, and he just goes, oh shit, I hit the vital artery. And he's like, the whole room's covered in blood, and he's doing this thing where it's like trying to get it. It's so funny. But there's a scene, I think one of my favorite scenes in movie history is the scene where they convert, what's his fucking name? His name's like Doug or some shit.
Oh, yeah.
To being a vampire. There's a character.
Wait, doesn't he have to die in order to become a vampire?
Well, one of the characters in the movie is their intern. Who's this like normal girl whose job it is to get people back to the house for them to suck their blood. She calls her ex-boyfriend from college to come. And he's like, Doug. He's just kind of like an asshole. Mm-hmm. And he goes and he sits at the dinner table. And he's like, what are we eating for dinner? Like, there's no food here. And then like the three vampires are like, you. And there's a really funny chase scene through the house where he's trying to escape.
And then the vampires are like looking like floating after
floating, but they're floating in really badly wired ways. Like you can see the wires that are holding up and they're going, rah, like flying down the hallway. So eventually he gets out and he gets tackled by Peter, who's the Nosferatu vampire.
He's like the oldest vampire out of all of them that like lives isolated in the basement.
Yeah, and like he has like 4 scenes in the whole movie and he's literally the best part. But he eventually bites him and they're like, oh man, Peter got him before we could get to
Peter
him.
got him.
And then it just cuts. Keep in mind, it's a mockumentary, so they're interviewing all the vampires the entire time. And there's just a hard cut to Doug, like, the next week. And it goes, hi, I'm Doug. I've been a vampire for a week now. And he goes, it was a really difficult transformation. And it cuts to him, like, convulsing and shaking, like as he's transforming. Yeah. But he's in, like, the fucking top corner of, like, a room, like, floating against the ceiling while he's doing it. And then he starts to turn when he's, like, going to, like, brush his teeth. And he looks in, like, he has no reflection in the mirror. And he's like, what the fuck? but it's so funny. What We Do in the Shadows is one of the funniest movies.
We'll watch it.
How old is it?
It's like, yeah, it's like a couple years old.
I thought it was like early 2000s.
No. You know what's another good mockumentary that I recently watched? Tour de Pharmacy.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
It's pretty funny. We should watch that too.
Yeah, once we start up that, what was your plan again? A whole series?
Like the reaction to movies. Dude, I have a whole list.
8th grade first and foremost.
Yeah.
So we need to watch 8th grade with you.
Please, we have the time now too. Okay, but speaking of time,
whoa,
we are running out of time. Like
hey,
that segue? That was a sick segue.
That was a good segue.
Yeah, so we're coming up on an hour now, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Guess who's hosting next week?
Ryan Tocheri, resident white boy. That is also hot.
Right. Thank you.
White boy 69.
Yes, white boy 69. Niño Blanco 69.
I think this is our shortest podcast.
I think so, because we had a very strict time limit.
Yeah,
we do.
But yeah, all right.
I mean, it's pretty good.
It is pretty good.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, as always, we're happy that you came out.
Say your line.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will be back next week. Same Goosh time, same Goosh channel.
This has been Ralph Ramos.
This has been Kristoffer Bradley Cruz. Follow me at Chris Bradley Cruz on Instagram and Twitter.
Wow.
This has been Ryan Tocheri. My socials in the description. Just follow it there.
Listen to his song.
Thank you. Please do.
His song.
My song.
not mine.
The song named after him.
Yep. His namesake. But yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming out.
Yeah.
Ryan, come over here and we'll all talk into the mic.
Okay. Goodbye. Bye. Okay, bye. See you next week. That was a good harmony.